After completely destroying Todd Hutchings at EVW 22, one of the matches that Oleg Petrenko said he wants is revenge versus Alejan Muratov on the left at 105 kilograms. So we're going to take a look at their original match from 3 years ago to see what happened, do a little review here. This was back in the Engen era of East versus West at East versus West 6. First start there. Alejan has to slip underneath. They go to the strap. Let's look at that again. Looks like a good hand position from Petrenko. Alejan has to slip underneath. We've seen him capable of doing that slip. He had to do that slip against Matyashenko in a match as well. They go to the straps. Let's see how the strap match goes here. Alejan setting up. You know he's going to drag. You know he's going to try and set the hook and stay tight. Petrenko setting up for more of an outside style here. He tries to attack the hand of Alejan. Alejan dragging. Able to... Man, the side pressure of Alejan is just ridiculous. But Oleg is reeling it back in. He's got a really good hand position here. And you can see how Alejan gets less efficient in his side pressure once Petrenko is able to get some damage into the hand. But off the start, he's able to kind of get Oleg palm up, which makes it much more effective for him to apply that side pressure. But as you see there, Petrenko starts to get Alejan's hand compromised. So Alejan pulls his elbow off the front. Professional foul to get a restart there, as he was probably going to lose that round. I mean, looks like he was going to lose this round if he did not do that foul here. That surge went nowhere. Oleg has the height. And, yep, off the front. But let's go to the restart. Let's see if Oleg can do that again. Can get that good position again against the relentless side pressure of Muratov. This time, Alejan gets Oleg in a much worse position. Totally palm up. Hard to engage any pronation in this position. He's just holding with his bicep, basically. He can't really get out of the hand of Alejan here. Alejan just holding in that position. But you see Petrenko reeling it back in. Petrenko is fighting, getting a much better position now. Alejan pulls his lat back to try and go for a press. He's trying to dive inside even more now with those adjustments. Now it's whoever can get a press is basically going to be able to finish the match here. Alejan has his shoulder pretty close. He's so good at keeping his shoulder close to his arm is one thing I noticed. And look at this position. What a position. He goes from that press position to all the way to an outside position. But look at how he transitions so well. Keeps his shoulder connected and then goes right into that open top roll position. And Oleg is completely fucked there. Completely fucked. And that's got to be a foul in a losing position for Petrenko, right? What's the call there? Elbow foul. But I don't think... They're not calling that a losing position. So both these guys got away with elbow fouls. Pretty much intentional to get restarts. Here's the restart. Close camera angle. It's hard to see what happened. Let's see if they do a replay. Let's look at the replay here. So I think by now, and Alejan has incredible endurance. That's one thing I've noticed. Not only is he so explosive, but he doesn't really seem to tire out too much, even after a match like that last one. Looks like Oleg's elbow came off the back of the pad at the start of that round, but it still didn't matter. Alejan's side pressure there. He's so good at supinating and then applying side pressure while staying well connected. So round one to Alejan. Let's go to the second round. Out of the straps. holding on. It's almost like a king's hook. What do you call this position? This is like a supinated drop down, like king's hook type position, if you can call it that. But Aljan is so technical on the arm wrestling table. Gets the pin there out of the straps in round 2. Oleg looked real good in the first round and the first start in the slip. And then the first round in the strap when Aljan had the elbow foul. But Aljan does have not only incredible explosiveness, but endurance as well, which I think Morozov does have crazy endurance as well, which is why I think that match is going to be insane, seeing Aljan versus Morozov. But let's go to round 3. Looks like I missed the start of round 3 here. Where is the start of round 3? Is this the replay? Here we go. Round 3. Diving in again is Muratov. Oleg really just trying to peel open the hand, doing everything he can to peel open the hand, but when he can't, then he starts diving back inside. He transitions back inside and really gets a good position there, better than the previous round. He went outside as much as he can, and then he dove back inside to try and apply pressure and stay tight, but absolutely insane match here. Even though the score is 3-0, a well-fought match by both sides. I definitely think a rematch here would be interesting. And the slip out, that looked like losing position. Oh, they're calling that a strap. Well, let's look at that again. That is a... Yeah, that might have been an elbow foul. But anyways, they go to the strap. Epic match. Ooh. Oh. By then, just he's able to press right down. So the endurance certainly favored Muratov. Oleg started off really strong in his match, but endurance, technicality of Muratov was incredible. So it seems Petrenko wants that rematch. That's one of the individuals he mentioned. And I think since his loss to Devin, he's leveled up. I know this is left arm and not right arm, but the shape he was in against Todd Hutchings on the right was incredible. So it would be interesting to see where his left is at as well with the rematch. So let me know who you think would win if that match were to happen. Hit like and subscribe for more arm wrestling reviews and content in general.